Let's go. We see that hype outside. Right from the house.
Hey guys, Golden here, and welcome back to another Fortnite mobile video. Today, in this video, we're going to be talking about the future of Fortnite Mobile, and today I just want to discuss what exactly is going to be happening to this game. Is it going to die, and what will actually happen when the game does end up returning? And we actually heard from Epic what their plans are for the future of Fortnite Mobile, so make sure you guys watch until the very end to make sure you guys get all the news. But either way, you guys know I don't know guys this time, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the mobile news. Alright, so heading right on into it. As you guys probably know by now, Fortnite has been removed from the App Store for over 325 days now, which is much longer than we would have ever expected, and there's a chance the game will end up being banned for an entire year. Now, with this insane amount of time without the game on iOS, the future of Fortnite Mobile is a very interesting topic to talk about, which is why I make this video. Now, first off, to quickly recap, if you guys actually didn't know, Epic Games and Apple finished their trial in core on May 24th, which is a little over a month now, and unfortunately, we still don't know who won the lawsuit, which is kind of absurd considering we did hear it would probably be out within a few weeks. And I know you guys are dying to hear a winner ASAP, but we haven't really gotten too many updates on the situation. But about a week ago, we got a new filing, which means we likely are gonna have to wait at least a few more weeks until we get a winner announced, which I know, guys, it seems like this keeps on happening with this lawsuit winner getting delayed, but there's really nothing we can do about it. I hate to break to you guys, but we can't really go like up to the court and be like, hey, get a decision out right now. It's just not gonna do anything. Anyways, so most people believe that the game is gonna be coming back whenever a winner is announced, and I totally agree with that. But at the same time, there's a chance that the game doesn't come back after the winner is announced. It just really is gonna depend on what the judge says, along with what Epic and Apple end up doing. So to start, let's say the winner is announced and the game comes back sometime this year. Well, if you guys didn't know, on the first day that this trial actually did go down, Epic actually linked a document sharing their plans to bring Fortnite Mobile back stronger than ever after this lawsuit is fully complete. And some of you guys probably already saw this, but I feel like I want to really dive deep into what Epic's plans really are today. Instead of just briefly describing their plans in a few seconds, I want to really dig deep into this explanation and basically explain to you guys what Epic is planning on doing whenever the game does end up returning onto iOS devices. So first off, Epic actually explained how they are going to optimize Fortnite Mobile to return to full growth mode. Now, what this means is Epic is likely going to put in a lot of effort into making Fortnite on iOS overall much more optimized. Obviously, the game's been banned for almost a year now, and because of that, Fortnite Mobile isn't gonna really be up to date in terms of, like, you know, PC and console. So overall, not only are they gonna have to put the updates on iOS, they're also gonna have to optimize devices better to make the experience feel as smooth as all the other games out there, and overall just feel good for iOS players. So if you guys have been dealing with frame drops and stuff on Fortnite Mobile, this is definitely good news here, because there's a good chance you might get at least a few more frames on your iOS devices while playing, which is kind of good to hear. Now, by the way, on the topic of updates and updating iOS, I actually heard from FNMComp, a super trustworthy mobile news source. By the way, go check them out, link in the description. But basically, he explained how, from his understanding, Epic already has been coding the updates for Fortnite iOS and sending them to Apple in case they do decide to approve one of these updates, which obviously most likely isn't going to happen. But because of this, there's a really solid chance that whenever the game is allowed to come back, it will come back within a few days, because the updates have already been coded ahead of time. Now, the next thing Epic actually shared in this plan was that they were going to use a live event run book to make Marvel and other season launches bigger than ever. Now, this one is definitely a little more confusing, and many people are actually thinking that this might mean that iOS players will get to experience all the events that we actually missed in the past. And as cool as this would be, unfortunately, this isn't as cool as it sounds. This basically just means that Epic is going to implement a new system which will make season launches and other small updates run overall a lot smoother and have a lot less issues. And it's a little confusing to explain because it's kind of called the live event runbook, but it's not talking about Fortnite live events. It means just updates or events that get released live on Fortnite Mobile, if that kind of makes sense. Now, next, they actually mentioned that they were going to promote Fortnite subscriptions to engage active players. So it just means that you're going to be expected to see a lot of advertisements and in-game promotions to promote Fortnite's crew pack, which if you guys didn't know is basically Epic's subscription service, because obviously Fortnite iOS players have not had a chance to even see the crew pack or at least had a chance to purchase it. And because Epic wants money, they're gonna make sure every single iOS player knows about the crew pack. Now, the final thing they mentioned, which I want to talk about, is how they're actually going to be supporting the upcoming Rocket League mobile launch. Now, if you guys actually don't know, Rocket League is a massive PC game which is going to be coming to mobile most likely early next year or this year. And obviously, if Epic gets their own app store on iOS, it's going to be super easy for them to promote their other games and whatnot, since all Fortnite iOS players would have to use their store in order to obviously get updates on Fortnite. Now, obviously, if they don't get their own store, they'll still end up promoting on the Apple App Store, but still, it's definitely cool to know that Epic is prepared to release some other cool games to mobile. Now, also keep in mind that Epic is not going to be able to release Rocket League on mobile unless their developer account is unsuspended, which means that either Epic would have to win to get the developer account back and obviously get Fortnite Mobile back and all their other games back on the App Store, or if they lose, they would have to abide by Apple's rules, but obviously removing their direct payment system from the app. Now, if they don't do this, basically Rocket League could never come onto mobile, and clearly they want Rocket League on mobile for like a lot of money and stuff like that. So in my opinion, guys, it sounds like Epic is definitely ready to come back onto Apple devices. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all we've heard from Epic in terms of their plans for when Fortnite Mobile comes back. But now, I want to talk about the community. Now, if you guys played Fortnite Mobile before the ban or was somewhat involved in the community, you guys would know that this community was definitely an interesting one, to say the least. I mean, there was tons of drama, a bunch of teams who would always beef and, battle out to be the best team. And honestly, I really enjoyed being in the mobile community. And nowadays, it's safe to say at least 99% of the daily iOS users stop playing the game at least every single day. So if you're expecting the game to come back and everyone who played before the ban to completely come back to iOS, that just isn't gonna happen. Most of the old competitive players have switched to another platform or just straight up quit, and the people who didn't quit are the same people who have likely been playing this game for 8 hours every single day, just completely grinding. So those people are most likely going to be better than the older players who used to be the best mobile players. Now, my point here is basically whenever Fortnite Mobile does end up coming back, even if Epic hosted tournaments for iOS players every single day, I think the community is going to be completely different. But I know a lot of you guys want mobile back to play with your friends again, so hopefully your friends will still come back. But in terms of the overall Twitter community and the competitive community, basically anything other than the casual community, this community is not gonna be the same, and a bunch of random people are gonna come out of nowhere and place in the tournaments, assuming we can actually get platform specific tournaments, of course. Now, obviously, there will always be the people who stuck with the mobile community, like me, Ducky the Gamer, Surfing Boy, people like that who have been real ones who will always stick with the mobile community. But still, guys, my point is, overall, the community is definitely going to be a lot different. Better or worse, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. So that's one thing that I wanted to mention. The community obviously won't be the same, but the next topic I want to talk about is the actual player base. Will Fortnite Mobile be alive? Well, this is completely opinion based, but I mean, guys, there are so many people waiting for the game to come back, and in my opinion, I think the game will be doing just as good as it was doing before the ban. I guarantee Epic's gonna advertise the hell out of Fortnite Mobile and just make sure everyone knows that the game is back. And not just for the old players, they'll also get a lot of new players with the hype around the game obviously coming back onto the App Store. Now, not only that, I'm guessing Epic will also give all of the Fortnite iOS players V-Bucks as compensation for sticking with the game as long as they log in to Fortnite Mobile to redeem that. So that's just my guess though. How many V-Bucks? Who really knows? But I feel like that would be a really solid way of getting some of the mobile players who might have switched platforms to at least reinstall Fortnite Mobile, which will definitely obviously help the growth of the game. I do definitely think the game will be more than alive. There will most likely be up to a couple million daily Fortnite iOS players whenever the game does end up coming back. So let's just hope things go good when the winner is announced, because I really want the game back. Now, everything I just talked about was assuming the game actually comes back sometime during this year. But let's say the winner is announced and for whatever reason the game doesn't come back. Well, I'm just gonna say it now. If the game doesn't come back this year, it's very likely we won't see the game back for years. And that's because we would probably have to wait for all of the retrials and whatnot to finish in order to get the game back. So we just really gotta hope things go well when the winner gets announced, because if it doesn't, well, everyone waiting for the game just wasted an entire year of our time waiting. But I mean, the judge said it herself. She described herself as a quote-unquote stepping stone in this legal battle. And what she means by this is basically she knows that there's going to be a ton of retrials, but the judge could still easily order the game to temporarily come back until all the retrials are done. Or Epic could remove the direct payment system, or maybe the commission could get lowered, or maybe the judge could force Apple to allow third-party app stores. Basically, anything is possible here, but it's all up to the judge's decision. And I made this clear, I do not think the judge will somehow order Fortnite to come back onto iOS devices, whether it's on the App Store, whether it's Epic removing the direct payment system. Overall, I'm very confident the game will come back after the winner is announced, but still, let's just say the game somehow doesn't return. Well, I don't know about you guys, but if this game isn't back when the winner is announced, I'm giving up on Fortnite Mobile, and I'm sure you guys are probably going to do the same. I just feel like we've waited so long at this point that if it doesn't end up returning, I'm gonna be super mad, and I'm probably never gonna post a Fortnite Mobile video ever again. So let's just hope things go good. But if that does happen, let's just say the Fortnite Mobile community is gonna be fully dead. Now, some good news though is GeForce Now Fortnite iOS is confirmed coming this October, but I don't think this will be the best solution, but who knows, guys? I mean, they spent almost a year working on it, so maybe it'll be decent. But I mean, let's be honest, we all just want the actual Fortnite Mobile back, not just some unofficial crappy one, which is most likely gonna end up happening. But yeah, guys, the future of Fortnite Mobile is definitely looking good, but it really is gonna depend on what the judge ended up saying, so I guess we just gotta wait. And I think we can wait a few more weeks, considering we've waited nearly 11 months now. But yeah, guys, that is everything I wanted to talk about today. Before you leave though, go check to see if this video has a number next to the dislikes button. If it doesn't, you have to drop a like. I don't make the rules, you just have to. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching until the very end. It really does mean a lot to me, guys. But this has been golden. Do with this information as you will, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.